So we've got to do a little bit of algebra work to get ready for our next in-class lesson. So take a look at this topic called geometric mean. We're going to need this algebra so we can continue on with what we're doing tomorrow in class. So pay attention very carefully and take very good notes on this. Okay, so let's look at this geometric mean. We've already talked about mean. You've heard that in your algebra class. And the mean of something is the average of the set of numbers. So if you're looking for the mean of this set of numbers here, then you're going to take 3 plus 5 plus 17 plus 48 and divide by 1, 2, 3, 4 numbers. That's how we get the average of something. So in that case, go to my calculator here, we're talking 3 plus 5 plus 17 plus 48. That gives us 73 over 4. We're going to divide by 4. That gives us an average of about 18.25. And that's what averaging does, okay? But it's not the only mean in mathematics. This is called the arithmetic mean. So that's the average that you're used to finding, is what mathematicians call the arithmetic mean. There's also something called the geometric mean. And the geometric mean is a little different. The geometric mean, x is the geometric mean of two numbers a and b if a over x equals x over b. Okay? And this is interesting because when we talk about proportions, this part of it are called the means, and the first and last part of it are called the extremes. So that's where this comes from, this idea of a geometric mean. The means are the same number, okay? So basically, anytime we need to find the geometric mean, we put that unknown into our x position here and the other two numbers. Geometric means are only between two numbers, as opposed to the arithmetic mean, which can have an unlimited set of numbers. The geometric mean is always between two numbers. So let's look at an example. If I want to find the geometric mean of 4 and 6, well, I set up my proportion. The mean is what I'm looking for, so that's my x's. And then the other two numbers are 4 and 6. So now you're just solving a basic proportion. So I cross multiply. X squared equals 24. So x equals the square root of 24. And we know we can break that down. I can break that down as square root of 4, square root of 6. So the geometric mean is 2 square root of 6. Okay, so it's not an average like we're used to seeing the mean. Let's try another one. Find the geometric mean of 6 and 15. See if you can do that one on your own. Okay, so same idea. I'm looking for the geometric mean, so that means I'm going to set up my proportions with the x's in the means position, and 6 and 15 are my extremes. So again, x squared equals, and I go to my calculator here again, 6 times 15. X squared is 90. So x is the square root of 90. So that's 9 times 10 would give me 90. So 3 radical 10 is my solution. Okay? Now, this could be worded differently. This is when we're looking for the geometric mean. What if we know the geometric mean and I have one of the extremes? Okay? Well, now, since 15 is the geometric mean, that goes into the means position. 25 is one of the extremes, so it goes into the extreme. I'm looking for the other number. So that's going to give me 25x equals 15 times 15 is 225. And now I just divide by 25. So x equals 9. So you can use this idea if I have the geometric mean or if I'm looking for the geometric mean. Okay? Why don't you try these 3 problems and then we'll go over it real quickly, okay? Try the first one and then we'll take a look at it. Okay, so the first one, find the geometric mean of 8 and 18. We're looking for the geometric mean. So 8 is an extreme, and 18 is an extreme. So I do a little cross multiplying action there. Oh, that's x squared, forgot that part. So that means x has to be 12. Try the next one. Again, find the geometric mean. So my extremes are 3 and 7. So that's x squared equals 21. So x is the square root of 21. And I'm pretty sure that's going to just be right there at square root of 21. Last one. So this time we're given the geometric mean. So that goes into my means position, 32, 32. 16 is one of the extremes, find the other. So 32 times 32 gives me 1,024. Divide that by 16, and I get 64. So we're going to be using this idea of geometric mean tomorrow in class with some geometry problems. So make sure you've got a good understanding about this. We'll have a quick do now in class tomorrow that practices this before we move on to the lesson. Okay? That's all we got for tonight.